there was a plant that removed phosphorus. Nobody could understand why. So at that point, people observed phosphorus removal in plants, but nobody understood why it happened.
Yeah, yeah.
So I decided to just look at it, and I started up the pilot plant, and the first results came in, there was no phosphorus in the airflow. So then it took me 2 years to find out, how can I make it work? What can I do? And I decided then it needs to go through anaerobic conditions. And once it goes through anaerobic conditions, it will be taken up. And fortunately, the city of Johannesburg was in such great need that they built a very large wastewater treatment plant, 750,000 population equivalent. I decided to do it on the basis of the pilot plant, the lab work that I've done actually. So by the time I did the pilot plant work, I started getting interested in the phosphorus removal. And so by the time that first plant was just finished, they immediately put in a change order. We put in anaerobic zones, and well, it worked in some plants, but not in others.
Okay.
And so since that time, I've really been...
that was your challenge.
Yes, it's my challenge, how to make it work reliably. And I think we finally have come to the answer for that.
So they first implemented the process, it worked, and then they started understanding it.
Yes, that's right. That has really been the history of the whole process. And from an engineering point of view, I have to say, it doesn't really matter what you name them, as long as they do what we want them to do.